presentation of the National Football League.
You get a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Kairos Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
16 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
number 26, Saquon Barkley. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts will try it again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from an even 50 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
So let's give the kicker some credit. Not only was it a really good save by the holder, but his ability to make that kick when the timing wasn't right is a lot easier said than done. So they got to get to the sideline. Long snapper's got to do his side of the bargain here, and they've got to be better the next time out.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On play action, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Open man, left side, he's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Eagles. Pickup of 46 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Bigsby will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are out to a 10-0 lead.
There's nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Whoa! Past the 45. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 38-yard line. What a run by Swift. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 42.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I really like this play design. They're trying to match up the speed of this running back versus the linebacker in coverage, but do it vertical down the middle of the field. And when he can get that matchup, they feel that's advantage offense.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Bears first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Run here with Swift. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing on second down, Williams. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, but you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears are on the board. It's 10-7.
Bears 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half. And I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of
11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Hurts to throw. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another
11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At the 26. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's Goddard in motion. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he will take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown.
Complete to number 11, A.J. Brown. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 16-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Now, Hurts. He'll take off again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That is caught by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will get out in front 17-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll get nothing here. He's back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, 2nd down and 8. Now Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. Big strides. Look at him go. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Bears 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton.
Complete to Luther Burton. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again. Williams. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
22-yard line.
First and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 10. Williams to the air once more. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Right there, we can do it. Turn it up. All right, let's go. It's gonna be a good day. Don't let him rest.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are back within 2 scores.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you'd think about it, Mike. They come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And for a team that didn't show a whole lot of fight in this first half, Mike, that's a heck of a way to start quarter number 3. Oftentimes, when the offense or the defense finds themselves struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire into these guys. And I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this offense great starting field position.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're in tremendous starting field position after the kick return. They start with 1st and 10 up beyond midfield. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On third down, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a rotor. Picks up first down.
He'll push forward for about a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Rolling right, and he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They will run it over center with Swift. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
To the left side, he's got Kmet. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A gain of 7.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown, Chicago. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bears back within 7. It's 24-17.
Bears 17.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one into the hands of Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. Fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're the worst team, Bears.
They'll put Loveland in motion. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll get about 2. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be third down. Now Hurts. Complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
He's got this one complete to Goddard. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
First and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bears 17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more.
Got that cheat code offense.
On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the
Second down at
31-yard
these
line.
distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
A gain of 17 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Run now for Penunga. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Saquon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
To the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 24
How about this
yards.
one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
24-yard gain on the play.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Hurts now. He finds Devontae Smith. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Gain of 24 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead.
38, Bears 17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
On the coverage.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So, fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but you've got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Are you
Third, they need 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 17
And despite things
yards.
looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Williams. He'll step up and run this. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Jordan Davis, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Eagles, first down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able from Chicago.